Well, I think we can get through everything, but I would say let's go to Pete first, just in case he needs to leave.
Oh,
Yes.
Pete Davidson back in the news.
No. A much funnier Pete, David.
Yes.
A guy that gets much bigger laughs on stage. So I don't know how far back you go with this show, David, but you probably don't remember us talking about a gentleman named Pete Girio. It was about a year ago. We talked about this guy who's got well over 1 million followers on TikTok. He's pretty big on TikTok. And his account is these stand-up bits that are all seemingly very cheesy.
It might have been
But
the
he
best
built up a
observation I ever made.
He built up a huge following, though, and it seems like the crowd is crushing. Like, he's crushing with the crowd, I should say.
Right.
By the way, Mike, I got to say, it's even more obvious than normal. He got rusty in his time off.
You think so?
There's cuts and cuts and cuts in these videos, and the laughs do not cut with it.
Well, here's the problem we found last time, David, is these videos got a massive reaction, massive applause.
Positive.
It sounded like it could have been sweetened, perhaps, the laughter. But the other thing we noticed is they were all filmed in the same location, which was a little odd based on the amount of videos he had posted. And it was exposed by Dan Soder on the bonfire before he left the program. They realized that Pete Girio was making these videos from his home with no audience
In a green
and pretending he was at a club killing.
Oh, even from his home, because this is easy. You know, Jerry and I actually tried to prank Austin Ingalls a few weeks ago. We had a clip of his, and we had beefed up the laughter to maybe a slightly exaggerated amount where you might notice, but we hoped that we could get it by him, and then he might post the clip, and then people would call him out for exaggerated laughter, and it was a good prank. Unfortunately, he did not post the clip. I think he was on to us.
Austin Ingalls is a smart cookie. There's not much get by him.
Right.
Can't hear the laughter over all that ice.
Yeah, he will. He has been known, David. I don't know if you know this. Austin Ingalls has been known to shake his ice right into the microphone of a podcast,
which is very odd because he's not much of a drinker.
It was disrespectful. It was almost like he was purposely waiting, like he just got an icy drink just to insult me.
It was a nice coffee, and it was almost like we were bothering him.
Yeah.
So let's go to this Pete Girio clip number 1 here.
All right, so I was excited. So I was on TikTok, and boy, does my algorithm know me. because I popped in, and the first video I see, I thought, oh my God, he's back.
Every single one of us does the exact same thing when somebody asks us to switch seats with them on an airplane. First, you go...
Hold on, David, I think you're this guy's crowd. I think it fits right in. Because you hear the laughter when you don't even really know where he's going, but both David and the audience are right on the same page here.
I love an airplane joke.
Sure.
I love a laugh at the most overdone setup in the world.
Let's hear it again. I didn't quite catch it.
Every single one of us does the exact same thing when somebody asks us to switch seats with them on an airplane. First...
Hold on. But here you are. We're going to stop these a lot. I apologize. But... you already get a sense of what I'm talking about, even if you didn't hear us talk about this last year, where that gets a laugh. It's like, hey, everyone has the same reaction when he has to switch seats on an airplane. Oh, Pete! It's like there's no joke yet. This is the premise.
I just like knowing that right off to the right of this screen is just a pile of like Amazon packages.
Just his couch with a messy blanket on it.
He's in his socks right now.
You go, sure, no problem. And then you silently hate and judge them for the entire flight.
Yes, Pete!
So there was that joke crushed.
Go back a little, because you got to hear how hard this is crushing in his living room.
Flight.
Well, I didn't go back.
Silently hate and judge them for the entire flight. Just stare a hole through the back of their head from your middle seat by the bathroom like, yeah, economy plus is pretty cozy, isn't it, you dick?
People are losing their minds. This is Def Jam.
By the way.
Cool.
Hold on, I want to hear that last tag. I want to hear that in a second. But
and then he walks off stage.
He was just going to his kitchen.
So I guess what I've heard a follow up on this where, like, I guess someone asked Pete Girio about this, and he said, like, yeah, that's what you have to do now to build a following. And it's like, no, I think what you're getting confused with is, like, if you want to use Matt Rife as the example, he's talking to human beings at least. You know?
Correct. Yeah.
You can argue how good the crowd work is or whatever. He's talking to people. But these are the most, like, banal points ever. It's like, oh goodness, we don't like to do that. We don't like to switch seats on an airplane. And people are like, oh my God!
Oh,
Yes!
I was thinking it and he said it.
Finally! Someone I can relate to!
Thank God someone was standing in front of their own oven and told me this.
Guercio! Guercio! He also has the greatest Seinfeld name, by the way. Like, I could see Elaine dating like a Pete Girio.
Yeah, exactly.
Seat by the bathroom, like, yeah, Economy Plus is pretty cozy, isn't it, you dick?
I can picture that dick! Yes, Pete!
Cool wife, by the way.
Well, you could have sat next to the cool wife, Pete. I'm not sure. This is an odd premise. I've also never heard a joke where I think to myself, wow, is that public domain?
Hold on, I want to give that one a fair shake because this is one of the. This is a good one, so I want to play that from the beginning and see if we can like just dissect the joke, because I was more focused on the applause and hilarity that ensues after he tells the joke. But I'd like to hear the joke.
Too bad you can't drink in the facial expressions this guy makes the whole time. It's painful.
Well, you can hear it in his voice where he's like, "Am I right, people?" Like,
you nailed it.
Yeah, you did a great impression.
What the heck?
You nailed it.
Every single one of us does the exact same thing when somebody asks us to switch seats with them on an airplane.
I know where he's going.
First, you go, sure, no problem. And then you silently hate and judge them for the entire flight. Just stare a hole through the back of their head from your middle seat by the bathroom like, yeah, Economy Plus is pretty cozy, isn't it, you dick? Cool wife, by the way.
I don't get the cool wife part.
Oh, I didn't get the whole thing. I'm stunned that that's the only part you got hung up on.
Well, I mean, we've all been there, right? When someone asks you to switch seats and you say yes, and inside you're like, I'm gonna fucking brain this guy. you motherfucker. But that's the thing. Pete Girio, his topics are so relatable that people start laughing, but they're like, I know where he's going. Yes.
We're about to get Guercio'd.
This is, you know, another annoying thing about his name. David, how would you spell Pete?
Well, of course, P-E-T-E.
Of course you say. How silly.
Well, it's short for
P-E-E-T.
Peter.
He spells it with the two E's in the middle. It's very annoying. I see that doesn't wow you. All right, let's
Whoa,
move
I'm sorry, what is it short for? Peatable?
I don't know. I don't know. I know what Craig's is short for, but
Hey.
thank you, David.
All right, here's clip 2.
Okay, let's hear this.
Bad background for him too. Looks like a woman. No offense.
funny, too.
And that's fine too. If he, I don't want to actually assume anything. That is very dangerous these days. But if he's not trying to, is he going by Pete? Well, I guess the spelling, maybe it's still up in the air.
Look at the
That's
three
true.
of us. The three of us just being offensive at different times.
Open to interpretation. Now I need the help of you guys though, sighted folk.
Yep.
Do we think this is the same situation as last year? Clearly, the laughter is on par. The same people happen to be in the audience, laughing at the same volume. But does it look like we're back in his house still?
Yep. So the first two are the same outfit and same background. The next two after this one are different outfit, different background, I believe.
Okay, interesting. So either he's changing clubs or putting a different fucking what are those things called? The step and repeats.
Yeah, no. The next one, the next one, he's in Milwaukee in his hotel room.
Okay, good.
If somebody offers you a food that you don't like, all you have to do is
Oh, hold on already. You know what I like already? The laughter from the last hilarious bit is still dying down.
It's still dying. Yeah.
He knows when to come in.
Yeah.
People are like, I can't get enough of Guercio.
I really need to know what he said before this. I have to go see him.
Yes, all right. So people are trying. For the love of God, people, simmer down, will you? Pete is rolling.
If somebody offers you a food that you don't like, all you have to do is tell them that you just finished eating a ton of that exact same food.
Yes.
Oh, I just had a huge breakfast of spicy Moroccan lentil soup. Oh no.
He walked off the exact same way as the last one.
Boy, this guy's got a lot of closers.
It's like Steph Curry when he knows the ball's going and he just walks away.
Steph Curry, you don't even know what you just said there.
Curry, I gotcha.
Thank you, Radio City. He just walks off. That was a good Curry joke, David. That took me a second.
Well, it was his punchline. It was Pete's punchline. Maybe that's a good tag.
It's true. It is true.
We got to hear that one again, though. I'm sorry. Because we're going to play these a couple times because it's much shorter. Yet the people are just saying, now, this is a very relatable problem. You know how you can't just say to someone, oh, no, I'm not a big fan of that? We've all been there.
If somebody offers you a food that you don't like, all you have to do is tell them that you just finished eating a ton of that exact same food. Oh, I just had a huge breakfast of spicy Moroccan lentil soup. Oh no.
Ugh.
Can I tell
Did
you
he
what's
cut out the?
Sorry,
There's a
David, go on.
cut. It's just he cuts. Did he cut out more of the setup and joke or did he cut out the laughter so that he could finish the joke?
No, the laughter didn't get cut. I don't know if you heard it. It was very fluid.
The laughter was pristine, which is actually what I was going to say too. Is it's interesting because his mic for some reason is worse than it was last year. He's at a different club, I suppose. But the mic is there's a little echoiness to it. It's not quite as good. Yet the crowd is mic'd perfectly.
So pristine.
Their quality is crystal clear. I've never heard anything that good for some reason. And it's different. We're picking it, the mic is picking it up differently than they're picking up Pete for whatever reason.
You want to hear this one more time, or are you ready to move on?
I think I'm ready to move on.
Are you?
Why, you want to hear it again?
No.
All right, no, I'm ready.
Okay. Next, we have a back-to-back. These are both about Amazon, so buckle up. Relatable.
Pete Girio loves Amazon.
Sure does.
Because he knows it's relatable. I mean, hey, we've all ordered a package from Amazon. I mean, who among us, right?
He's not even leaving his apartment to get on stage. I can't imagine he leaves his apartment to do much else.
Right. Yeah, no, he relies on Amazon. That's a good point, David. He's writing very relatable material here.
Sometimes I order so many things from Amazon that when they arrive, I completely forgot what I ordered. It's like throwing myself a surprise birthday party. I open each one like, ooh, what could it be? A fuzzy pop socket I shouldn't have.
Oh, I forgot. Start over. I'm sorry.
He's
I
definitely
forgot to give this one a proper setup. Can you tell who he's doing?
Isn't this somebody? I've heard that joke. No.
John?
Oh, I don't know about the joke, but the delivery is completely Mulaney.
Yes.
It's interesting to take a year off and come back imitating someone else. It doesn't matter why.
Exactly.
You know how you talk to your grandma? Sorry, David, what was that?
That was Pete you interrupted.
Oh, geez, Pete.
So many things from Amazon that when they arrive, I completely forgot what I ordered. It's like throwing myself a surprise birthday party. I open each one like, ooh, what could it be? A fuzzy pop socket I shouldn't have. A dinosaur onesie, what am I, the best? 20 pounds of mac and cheese, thanks me from 2 days ago.
You from 2 days ago was so crazy, Pete.
I can't. The facials in this one are the worst.
Come on, guys.
Worst.
He is
What the
right.
heck?
2 pounds of mac and cheese is pretty outrageous.
I mean, yeah, right. I mean, you know how you just forget things in 2 days. You know how on Wednesday we all ordered 2 pounds of mac and cheese, but by Friday, who needs it? The funny, the angle would be like if you were drunk, right? Who just soberly orders items and in 2 days is like, I didn't need this.
Was it 2 pounds? Because that's not an absurd amount of pasta.
Especially for an Italian.
Yeah,
That's true, Guercio.
that's right.
But yeah, he is doing. There's this weird like Mulaney delivery he's doing, and again, John Mulaney I think is a comedic genius. I'm not comparing the two's material, but like in cadence, he's like he's kind of riding on that, where he's like, oh, aren't I the best? Thanks me.
It's exactly what he. Ugh, I hate everything about this guy.
I love it.
We have Amazon again.
Oh, good. Let's hear more about
Our final
Mr. Bezos.
Guercio clip. Unfortunately,
What
It's
school is
sad.
that?
It's sad that we can't celebrate him longer, but he's only posted these 4 videos. I hope I hope he stays around longer than he did last time we found him.
Has Amazon ever been late delivering you a package? They act like the world is going to explode. If they're 10 minutes outside the delivery window, they hit you up like, we're so sorry, here's a gift card for $3 million. Any other...
Yeah! They've done that to me, Pete!
I just need to point this out for the blind people potentially here. A pop-up just happened. It's a really small one. It says, DM me for a show at your college.
There's a chance this guy's just Vince Champ or something.
And his shirt says college university, David.
Oh, that's fun.
Right, and I'm very confused about that. I like that little plug though. He's Dane Frozen Dinner.
All right.
That's pretty good, David. Dane Frozen Dinner.
Write that one down. That's probably gonna be the name of this episode.
What a face here. Good stop.
Hey,
He's
can I guess? I can't see it. Can I take a guess at what the face is saying, basically?
Yep.
Am I right, guys?
No, it's more like fuck. I'm listening to myself.
Oh, okay. Damn.
The last video was all "Am I right, guys?" The whole time.
Sorry, here's a gift card for $3 million. Any other company is like a week late, and if you call them, they're like, just relax. We'll deliver it when we deliver it, okay? You get your package when you get your package.
Whoa, he's doing accents now.
What planet is that gonna get remotely a laugh that loud?
Craig, open your ear, rewind a little bit. I'm sorry. I don't know if you hear this guy, David. It sounds like his fucking ears aren't working. We got a blind guy and a deaf guy in the show.
Wow.
Yeah, you're right, asshole. There's no fucking laughs. Play it again, dick.
Must make me the beast.
Just relax. We'll deliver it when we deliver it, okay? You get your package when you get
You
your
might
package.
not be used to it, Craig, but that's laughter you hear in the background. You horse's ass.
It's a great point. You make a great point.
He's crushing, but by the way, what sounds like an arena full of people.
So I was gonna say that. I was like, the last one sounds like he was at a club. This is more the theater.
Yeah. No, this is this is the beacon.
Oh,
Well, it's sad. We shot our wad pretty quickly. That's all we got for Guercio, huh?
that's all we got for Guercio.
What
All
a
right,
great!
well-
I'd love to see a psychological thriller of somebody who is stuck in their apartment and doing stand-up comedy.
Yeah, it came out as a special a couple years ago called Inside.
Hey, it was very good.
Fascinating.
It's very different. Craig doesn't get it. Whatever.